Please join me in welcoming Ms. Marty for presenting Creating Connected Practice.
Okay, wait, has anybody ever seen the movie Zootopia? Okay, what animal, Zootopia, it's a whole movie about all the, world of all animals. What's the animal they chose to represent the workers at the DMV? Anybody know? Sloths, yeah, if you haven't seen it. And the lead sloth was called Flash. It was just really funny. But anyway, that's what I was ready for. So here I was. I knew I was going to go get my renewal. I went online. I did everything I could ahead of time. I packed my bag. You guys see if you recognize it. So I packed my bag, put my tablet in there. I put my an extra book. I was going to be there a while, right? And I put a notebook just in case I want to take notes, write some snacks. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so I was headed off. By the way, some of your patient parents do the same thing before they come to your office. Okay, so I loaded up. Okay, so I walk into, I was up in Forsyth County, so I walk into the DDS and I get my number, I click. And literally, very much like what you experienced, I no more had put my bottom on a chair before they called my number. So I'm like, oh, well, okay. And I approached this gentleman behind the counter who was smiling and engaging and all. So, wow, we interchanged, we talked. He made even the photo, painless. And literally, just like you, I was back out in the parking lot 10 minutes max. It was an amazing experience. And I was like, what just happened? Now, I'm not picking on the Department of Driver Services, but what is that we've experienced that maybe has given us that feeling in the past, either there or other places? What's going on there? What do you think I was braced for? What do you think? What's that? What was I braced for, do you think? Improving employee engagement is a huge issue, and they've done something. And so I want to share some of the things that I believe they have done. So how bad is it really? Get this. According to Gallup, 70% of the American workforce today is disengaged at work. 70%. Now, doesn't that explain a few things? I mean, let's just say just dragging back in. Not just from vacation. It could be just from like Monday. Yeah? Okay. What else? What else do you notice whenever you've experienced? Has anybody experienced disengagement? Hello, let me just check that. How many of you have experienced it? Either in your practice or just when you've been out getting customer service? Yes? Okay. So what else does it look like? How else do you know, oh, this person is so... They'd rather be any place else, and they show you that how? Yeah, roll the eyes. You get this sense, do you not, that they just are going through the motions? And you're an inconvenience, yes. And they're going through the motions, just trying to get to Friday, or retirement, or whatever, And part of what's happening when you start to get frustrated is this, how does this matter? So leaders, one of the best things you can do, and I'll talk a little bit more about this later, is the better you can connect the dots between what you're asking somebody to do and the end result, or how it's going to benefit them or the practice, the better. Because then they go, oh, what I'm doing and doing it well matters. What do you think the number one reason is why somebody leaves a practice? Number one reason. Huh? Because what? Because of the relationship. See, a lot of people go, well, money, they got money. But no. It's the relationship with their direct supervisor or their boss. But wait, what's the number one reason why somebody stays at a practice? It's their boss. In part, culture is your bar. It's what you expect of other people, and it's your tolerance. And so what they would do is when you have one of these great ideas and initiatives, you come back all fired up, they'll duck, right? And they'll wait for that to blow over because they're like, just hold on, just wait her out, she'll forget she said it. And they won't implement it unless there's some measurement. And I want to add on here reward.
I just attended Jackie's presentation and it was super fabulous. I recommend it to anyone.
I wanted to let you know, I just saw the presentation. It was awesome. It gave me a lot of good things to take back to my office because, as we all know, engaging with our staff is one of the biggest things that we need to do and one of the hardest things to do. And I really love this because I think I picked up a lot of good, useful items that I'll be able to go back and implement.
Use those skills in your job. Please join remind me,